It's me, Toni Homeperm, the singing diva of Long Island. Welcome to my channel where I take an eyeshadow palette and I create a hopefully fabulous drag look with it. If you like those kinds of videos, then please hit the like button down below and also hit the subscribe and notification bell so that you can find out whenever one of these videos comes out. Today I am playing with the Zodiac Cosmetics Water Palette. Yes, I happen to have another palette from Zodiac Cosmetics that I've had for quite some time, and that is the Sagittarius palette. And I got that because I think I saw Teresa is Dead using one of their palettes, and it just looks so beautiful. And I am a Sagittarius. We are in December, my birthday month. I'm looking forward to that. So this is the Sagittarius palette, and it's a great palette. This Black Beauty, well, it's a black shadow, and it's called Beauty. Happens to be one of the best blacks in all of my eyeshadow palettes. And I've used that palette before for many a look, and it always comes out great. So I saw when they came out with these new sign palettes. They have a water, a fire, an earth, an air. Sagittarius, I'm a fire sign, but really I was drawn more to the water palette than anything. And when I show it to you, you will see why. It is a beautiful blue purple themed palette, and I was just drawn to this color story so strongly. So I said, even though I am not a water sign, I've got to have this water palette. And it's really a beautiful color story. And I did swatch it. So let me put the swatches up on the screen for you right now. So going across, we have soft-hearted, emotional, pleaser, cautious, selfless, sympathetic, clairvoyant, which is a blue glitter, spiritual, preserved, Pisces, magnetic, passionate, Cancer, brave, sneaky, and Scorpio, which is a purple glitter. All right, so here is the palette once again. I leaned heavily towards the blue side of the palette today. I didn't really dip into the purples for this look, and I did not use any of the glitters. I've just been doing a lot of looks with glitter lately, and I'm just a little tired of having to clean all the glitter away, and it's not easy. Glitter is like the herpes of makeup. I mean, once you use it, it never goes away. I have to say, though, the glitters in this palette are beautiful, and if it wasn't for the fact that I'm glittered out, I probably would have used the blue glitter, but I just decided not to use it today. So we stuck with the mattes and the shimmers. Oh, and as I was saying, there are 3 other palettes in this series: the Earth, the Fire, and the Air palette. And I believe they are all still available online from Zodiac Cosmetics if you're interested in them. As I was saying, I just felt more strongly drawn to the water palette, and that's the one that I decided to purchase and to create a look with today. So with that being said, let me rewind the camera back in time and show you all how I created this look today using Zodiac Cosmetics Water Palette. Okay, and I'm back. I did my base foundation, glued the eyebrows down, did new eyebrows. Not sure if I'm totally happy with these. I'm trying something different with my eyebrows. I'm trying to space them out a little bit more. It's just the process. When you do drag, you're always looking, at your photos and analyzing and seeing if you can tweak something a little bit more this way or that way. At least that's what I do. Some may say that I'm trying to find my face, but I just have always felt that no matter how good your makeup skills and techniques are, you could always improve, or maybe you can find different things that look better by experimenting, and that's just me. Okay, so we are using the Zodiac Cosmetics Water Palette. Here it is. And as I said, I'm not a water sign. I'm Sagittarius, which is a fire sign, but as a drag queen, I could not resist these blues and purples. Will I maybe someday, buy the fire signs palette? Maybe. I don't know. But for now, I was just most drawn to the water signs palette, and that's the one that I wanted. And that's what we're going to be playing with today and creating a drag look. I think I'm going to avoid the glitter just because I had a little scary experience the other day. I did a show, and my contact, I don't know, something got in it or something, or if the colored contact was just something happened to it. But the next day, well, no, that evening when I took the contact out, and the eye was just felt so irritated. It was really bad. I thought I was going to have to go to the doctor or something for it. And fortunately, just a good night's sleep of keeping the eye closed, it was fine the next day. But then first thing is I threw those contacts away, and they were only they were non-prescription colored contacts that I got online. So it wasn't that I was out an exorbitant amount of money or anything. And my eye is a lot more valuable to me than a pair of contacts, no matter how expensive they are. So the contact went in the garbage, and I gave my eye a rest yesterday. I didn't do any eyeshadow or put anything in it or anything like that. And today, first day doing makeup again, and the glitters are beautiful, but I just don't want anything in near around my eye that could get in it and irritate it. So we're just sticking with the mattes and the shimmers today, but it will be fine. Okay, I think I'm going to stick with the blues, and the only thing I notice is that I don't have like a really, really dark matte. Like the darkest colors in this palette are these two shimmers. And I mean, they are beautiful. Don't get me wrong. But if need be, I also have from Zodiac Cosmetics the Sagittarius palette, which is a palette I love. And this is the Sagittarius palette. And of course, how could I resist? Pink, purples, beautiful shimmers. And I have to say, the black in this is one of the best blacks that I own. So if need be, I will hop into my Sagittarius palette for the black. I want to show you that black. Look at that. Look how pigmented that black is. It's a great black. Okay, well, to start with, I think I'm going to go in with this color, Spiritual, and lay down a crease and a wing. Okay, right away, I mean, pigmentation is incredible. And that's one thing that I know about my Sagittarius palette. Um, it's got great pigmentation, so I was really excited to get this palette because I know how good the quality is on the Sagittarius palette that I have. Fantastic pigmentation. I mean, Just the one color is incredible. Okay, so let's do the same thing on this side. Okay, did the same thing on this side, and I have to say this color is so pigmented. You could probably just do a look with just this one shadow, and just blend it out. Throw a shimmer on your lid, and you would be good to go because that's how good it is. Okay, so now I'm going to blend Spiritual out. That was the first color with this light blue of Selfless right there. Looking good. Okay, let's do the same thing on this side. Okay, so I did both eyes. I actually went back in and re-intensified Spiritual and Selfless and blended and blended and blended. But I do think I need a little bit of depth, so I think I am going to dip into a little bit of the black from Sagittarius, which is called Beauty. Just to give a little bit of depth in the outer corner. You just need, just such a little bit. It's such a good black. Okay, that's looking good. I'm getting the depth that I wanted. I do have some fallout. I probably should have put some powder down, but I'm being lazy today. What can I tell you? Okay, that's looking really good. I'm just going to continue to blend, blend, blend. Do the same thing on both sides, and I'll cut the crease, and then we'll proceed from there. Stay tuned. Okay, I'm back. I cut the crease with my ColourPop concealer in the color 00. It's that white. I love that for cutting a crease, and I'm really glad that I did deepen up the color Spiritual with the color Beauty from the Sagittarius palette, because it gave me such a nice sharp definition on the crease, and that's what I love. I love that definition. So now I put some NYX glitter primer down on this side, and I'm going to go in with some of this color. What is that? Preserved. This beautiful blue shimmer. That's going to go on the outside edge, and then we're going to lighten as we go in. I'm curious to see how this looks, and we're going to sort of like angle it. Okay, that looks good. I'm just going to color switch the brush. I didn't want too much of preserved because it's dark. And now we're going to go in with Pisces, this beautiful, beautiful blue shimmer. That's going to be on most of the eye, I think. Beautiful. And now I'm going to go in with the brightest shimmer, this color Soft Hearted. Oh, that color is beautiful. So bright and shiny and shimmery. I love it. I love it. Okay. I have to say, all these shadows are performing fabulously. And when shadows perform this good, it makes it so easy to do an eye look. It really does. Okay, this eye look is making all of my shimmery aquatic dreams come to life. It really is. I love. See, do you see the difference? See, that's just the the cut crease, and then there's with the shimmers. Beautiful. Okay, let me do the same thing on the other eye, and then we'll be back to do the under eye. Okay, I'm back. I did the same thing on this eye. I also did a little bit of liner work on this eye. Not much, just a tiny little bit of a line, a little bit of a uh, on the inner corner. But I just wanted you to see just how big of a difference, a very dramatic difference it makes just to do a little bit of a thin line. So, a lot of people struggle with doing eyeliner and especially the wing. I didn't even bother with a wing because I've used the shadow sort of to give me that winged depth and darkness on the outside edge, so I didn't have to go crazy. And of course, as always, I use my Chaotic Cosmetics liner, the best one. And this one is great because it stays black. Fibers on the tip, they don't start like going like that, which a lot of my liners have done, including very expensive ones. And what I like to do just to make it easier is I sort of just go like on the, I use it like on the side just to sort of delicately press along the edge on top of the lashes to get that line. And you don't have to be afraid of it. It's, just take your time with it. And you don't have to do like a huge crazy line either. This is very, very thin. But even a very thin line makes a big difference. So I just wanted to point that out. Okay, so now just got to do the under eye. We're going to go in with the tiniest, tiniest bit of black from the Sagittarius palette, just for a little bit of depth, just tiny, tiny, tiny bit, and then hop over to the water palette and use the color Spiritual. Now I'm back in focus. And a little bit of Selfless, the very light blue. Okay, and that's all I really need on the bottom edge of the eye. All I need to do on this eye is white in the waterline and mascara, and of course false eyelashes. So let me do all of that on both eyes, and we'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I did everything on both eyes: mascara, liner, white in the waterline, and I love how this looks. So aquatic, so water sign. Even though I'm not a water sign, but if I were a water sign, I would just be in absolute love with this look. I still do have to put on false eyelashes and finish the rest of the face. So I'm going to hop off camera and complete the look. And when I come back, you will get to see it. So stay tuned. And we're back. And here it is, my finished drag look that I created today using Zodiac Cosmetics Water Signs Palette. What do you all think? Do we like? Personally, I love the look. I'm just over the moon with this look, or maybe I'm over the tide. Now I have to say, this palette performed so good. The pigmentation, blendability, uh, I just I'm just in love with this look. I love it so much. I can't say enough good things. So of course, I know you're wondering, what did we do to complete the look after you saw me last? Well, of course, I did my standard drag contouring and highlighting. For blush, I used my Chaotic Cosmetics Bang& Blush palette. You know I all love this. And of course, since it's water signs, we use this coral color, which it's my favorite blush in the palette. It's called Guilty, of course. Imagine that. For my highlight, I actually went back to the Water Signs palette and I used this color, Soft Hearted. It's just such a blinding silvery color. I think you can see it there now. It may not be, for the faint of heart to use such a blinding highlight, but this is drag, honey. If you can't stand the heat, get the hell out of the kitchen. That's all I have to say. I love a super blinding highlight, and it gave me what I wanted. Now on the lip, I wasn't sure what to do, but we're going full out water sign, aquatic. So I used my Chaotic Cosmetics black liquid lipstick. This is, of course, the color Black Hearted. I laid that down and then went back into the palette and I went over the black liquid lip with the color Sympathetic, this sort of dark turquoise satin or shimmer. And then I went over it with a little of Selfless, this color right here. Sorry, the palette it's a big palette. I mean, you get a lot of product in this palette. So, I mean, it's like almost as big as my head. And that's what I did for the lip. And then, of course, all my accoutrements. This is a newly restyled wig that my husband did, and I've been waiting for just the perfect opportunity to wear it. And I think that was today, because I think it goes great with this look. And I'm so happy with this look that I decided I'm going to do a little music video after I finish filming this, because this look is so good. I cannot let it go to waste. I need to do some more things with it. I need to get my value out of putting this look together today. And you'll be seeing that at around Christmas time, probably. Maybe before, who knows. So of course, my thoughts on the Water Signs palette from Zodiac Cosmetics. Is it drag worthy? Is it Toni Home Perm approved? Come on. Of course it's drag worthy. Look at this look that I was able to do with this palette. I just love it. I really do. Now, I'm not really surprised because I do have the Sagittarius palette, and I've used that palette many times to do a look for performances, and never have been disappointed. One thing I do have to remind you of is the black in that Sagittarius palette. One of the best blacks that I have ever used. Just a little bit of that black from the Sagittarius palette gave me so much depth for this eye look. And of course, the mattes and the shimmers just in this palette alone are fabulous. They are so good. So absolutely, this palette is drag worthy. It's Toni Home Perm approved. It'll work equally as well for doing a drag look, or if you just wanted to do a normal, quote, wearable look, you would have no problems because the quality of these shadows is so good. Now remember, you can catch me twice a month on Naughty or Nice with the horror diva Alexis Flame. All the details for that are listed down below. You can also catch my weekly podcast that I do with Tom Cat called God, I'll Get You for That, Walter. That's where we watch episodes of the 1970s sitcom Maude and we review them for you. All the details for that are also listed down below. And of course, be sure to follow me on all of my social media. All of those details are also listed down below. So kids, that is all that I have for you today. I am so happy with this look. I can't begin to describe it. So I look forward to seeing all of you in the next video. Bye bye.